So today we're jumping into something lots of you have asked about, the whole anyway versus anyways thing.
Yeah, it's a common little trip up.
Yeah.
We looked at what an English language coach had to say to, get it straight.
Right. And the goal here is really just to help you feel, well, more confident knowing when to use which one.
Exactly. Because fundamentally, they both kind of do the same job, don't they? They help you pivot in a conversation, like change the subject or get back to something you were saying before.
Okay.
Like, anyway, let's get back to the main point, or maybe more laid back. Anyways, I'll call you later. Same sort of function.
Gotcha. So let's break that down. Anyway, that's the standard one, right?
Yeah.
The proper adverb.
That's the one. It's considered grammatically correct, been used for ages. Centuries, actually.
Wow.
You see it everywhere. Formal stuff like reports or academic papers, but also just, regular emails, news articles. It fits.
So it's versatile, formal, informal.
Pretty much. It's the safe bet. And it has those specific uses too, like...
returning to a topic.
Exactly. Anyway, as I was saying before I got sidetracked. Or changing the subject entirely.
Okay, it's getting depressing. Anyway, did you see that movie?
Yeah, perfect example. Or it can mean regardless or in any case.
Right. Like, I really didn't want to go, but I went anyway.
Precisely. Meaning, despite not wanting to go, you still went. Regardless.
Makes sense. Okay, so that's anyway. What about the one with the S? Anyways.
Yes. Anyways. You definitely hear that a lot more in, like, casual chat.
Yeah, I feel like I hear it constantly.
Especially in the US and Canada, maybe. It's very common in spoken English.
So like, anyways, I gotta run, or anyways, thanks for grabbing coffee.
Exactly that kind of vibe. It can sound more relaxed, maybe a bit informal. Some people even use it to sound a bit, sassy or humorous.
Interesting. But the key thing is...
avoid it in formal writing. Like, definitely don't use anyways in your thesis or a business proposal or a formal email to your boss.
Stick with anyway for that.
Stick with anyway. It's just cleaner and avoids anyone thinking it's, incorrect, which some people definitely do.
Okay, this always puzzled me. Is the S on anyways like a plural? Does it mean something different?
Good question. But no, not at all. That's a really common misunderstanding. Anyway is already doing its job as an adverb. It doesn't need an S tacked on. It's not becoming plural or anything else.
So writing, anyways, I'll see you tomorrow in an email might look a bit off.
To someone who cares about formal grammar, yeah, it might look off. But in a quick text to a friend...
Probably fine.
Probably totally fine. Context matters. It's just that informal habit spilling over. Adding S to adverbs sometimes happens informally. It's not unique to anyway.
Right. Okay, so let's recap quickly then.
Sounds good.
Anyway, A-N-Y-W-A-Y is the standard correct form. Use it basically whenever speaking or writing.
Yep. Safe choice.
Anyways, with the S is informal, much more common in casual speech. Don't use it for formal writing.
You got it. They basically mean the same thing, signal the same conversational shifts.
But anyway, it's just the universally accepted one.
Exactly. Stick with anyway, and you're golden. Recognize anyways for what it is, casual spoken language.
Cool. So hopefully that clears things up for you listening. You can use anyway confidently pretty much anywhere.
And just be aware of where anyways pops up mostly in informal chats. It makes you wonder.
Yeah.
If anyways is so common in spoken language, could it ever become accepted more formally down the line? Or will it always be seen as strictly informal?
That's an interesting thought. Language does evolve. So maybe something for you to ponder. How much do these small word choices actually matter in how people perceive you? And what other little words or variations carry that kind of weight?
Definitely something to think about.
Absolutely. Well, thanks for diving deep with us today.